a chat for July, and to encourage some people. So yeah, I've been thinking a bit about this, about sort of self-esteem. Actually, just before I do that, I know I said in a previous video to do with May that May was going to be a miraculous month. So I encourage you to have a look at May and just sort of think about did God do some stuff there? Because I know that I was given £1,000 unexpectedly, so there we go. That was my miracle for that. I'm sure there were many miracles, but that was a good one. But yeah, just so have a think about that, if anything sort of happened. But I just want to sort of talk about July. So July, I normally talk about self-esteem, and I'm trying to make a lot of my videos a bit more current as to our situation at the moment as well, and kind of what I feel. What's on my heart to say, what I feel God saying as well. So about self-esteem, I think we're all kind of feeling probably a bit tired, a bit exhausted in the last few years. It's not been an easy ride. But I just want to encourage us all really that we are on the verge of new things. Normally when there's like a pandemic, so this was like in history about 100 years ago when we had like the Spanish flu and we had that pandemic. As a result of that, there was turbulence for a while, political instability, and all the things we're seeing now. But there was then the Roaring Twenties after that, and I really do believe that we're on the verge of new things. There's some new innovations, new exciting stuff that's going to happen, and we're actually, right in the middle of that. You are not a mistake where you are, what you're doing, what you're moving into. They're all things that you're where you should be, and you might have to sort of navigate your way through some stuff to get to where you really want to be, but that's fine. But just don't sort of put yourself down. I was talking to someone yesterday, a business, and they were just kind of said they sort of suffer with the imposter syndrome of like, am I really, do I really know what I'm doing? And just truth alert, none of us know exactly what we're doing. Everyone is kind of making up a bit, and none of us have got it completely together, and that's fine. But I think I know with certainty though that where you are, you're meant to sort of be moving forward. You are not a mistake. Do you know what I mean? You're not an imposter. You are you. So just be you, and do you where you are. It kind of just sort of made me think a bit about just in the Bible. There's lots of stories, obviously, about people that just really didn't feel up to scratch. You got Moses, who didn't feel like he could speak, and he was asked to kind of set the people free. There was Gideon, who just felt kind of puny, or kind of like a bit of a coward, stuck in the wine press. But God, said to him, he's a mighty warrior. There was lots of people who just didn't feel worthy, but they were chosen. They were meant to sort of do the thing that they were meant to do. And I think also just kind of think of the promised land. Obviously, Joshua, needed God's reassurance before he went into the promised land. He was going to face some giants, and I think all of us, we're on the cusp of new things. Be of courage, be of strength, because we are moving into new things. It'll be gradual, but I think there's going to be some really big developments in the next few months. I think it's not going to take a long time for these things to happen. So we just need to be courageous and be strong. Thanks to I think it was my friend Talitha who put on this morning on Facebook about Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So I'll say that once more. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So wherever you are, God is with you. And God doesn't want you to be sorry for who you are. Don't stop being sorry for who you are. Stop apologizing for who you are. Maybe you're forging some new paths. Maybe you're trying something different, but don't apologize for that. and just see what God does, really. I think, just keep moving forward. Um, and I'm in true dramatic style, but this is, I'll be honest as well, this is kind of what God's just really encouraging me with, and as I think I'm going to encourage you with this as well. So God's really been giving me this song for a little while now, and so I'm going to play it. Hopefully you can hear it. It's from the song, it's from the film Hercules, and it's about when Hercules is kind of like trying to discovering his destiny and what he's meant to do, and moving forward and that kind of thing. Um, but the words are just fantastic though, and there you go. So I really encourage you to listen to the whole song because it's really encouraging. Um, I had I'll put a link down the bottom afterwards so you can watch it. But yeah, I'll put a link there. So do watch it honestly, because it's just so powerful for now. Like about just getting to where we are meant to be. Um, but my mum had strangely, yeah, a few years back, my mum had a dream, and it was, and I was like a little boy, just to get going for a swimming race, and I love my swimming, and so yeah, I was in this swimming race, but the pool was slightly different, and it was like a maze, and I was going through it, and there was kind of like reeds in the pool that were kind of like just dragging me back and dragging me down and stuff, and there was people dressed as crocodiles that were kind of like confusing me and stuff as well. Um, and but she said, I kind of navigated my way through this pool and got to the other side, and that was great, and sort of big celebrations, yay. So I think what I get from that is like, it has been a bit of a maze for all of us, and I think we're all kind of like finding our way forward, and that's fine. But we are going to get to the end, and and I think just for this self-esteem thing, I just want you to really believe that, be strong, be courageous, stop apologizing for who you are. You are going to get to where you're meant to be. Just be strong and have faith. And yeah, I think there's exciting days ahead. There's some really exciting days ahead. So just believe for that, and yeah, and also try and rest a bit over the summer. Try and get your breath back, because I think all of this kind of all of these trials and stuff that we go through can sort of drain us. I was sort of reminded of the trials of Hercules as well. Actually, that's part of the thing, is that he has like 7 trials that he's got to do, whatever. Um, so all these trials and that can actually like just be difficult. But God's with you, and you just need stay in touch with Him, stay in tune with Him, and just take one day at a time. And but anyway, believe in who you are and be strong and courageous. See you later.